What is going on, you guys? My name is Ben, as you probably know by now, and I make videos, and like so many other people, I put them on the fucking internet. First on the agenda, I've done about 5 million takes of this video, and every time something has gone wrong. Right, first on the agenda. Fuck. No, right, first on the agenda, what I'm going to do with this channel, video game stuff. Don't want to try that anymore. I've tried and failed and tried and failed and tried, and now I've given up. I've given up. I can't be asked anymore. It's redundant. I'm not very good at it anyway. It was a half-hearted thing it wasn't a half-hearted thing, but it was kind of a thing while I was interested in Call of Duty and while it was current, and now it's not, so I don't really care anymore. Aside from that, I'm going to concentrate on the horse racing stuff. Quarto Star video, my last video, obviously went out. I've got a Denman one in the making. In the making at the moment. I've got to find the music for it. Such fun. I love finding the music, just the metaphors and shit that can come out of it, like when I use Wake Me Up When September Ends. Copyright Green Day 2000 and I'm gonna say 4. Whatever record company they're with, just have some copyright bullshit. I'm not meaning to steal. When I use that, do you reckon I'll get away with that? I hope I'll get away with that. I think I'll get away with that. I hope so. Anyway, like metaphors, Wake Me Up When September Ends. Obviously, the end of September is the start of the jump season. So, you know, loose metaphors, but I love picking the music. The music worked for that as well. Sorry if it was a bit boring towards the end. I got a comment from someone. They know who they are if they're watching it. But it was a bit boring towards the end. I won't do that with the Denman one. Aside from that, that's pretty much all I can say on that kind of subject. I'm going to try and concentrate on the horse racing stuff. I'm not going to do the flat season. Can't find any video. I might do some about the flat season. I might do some about a horse like Soul Power or whatever that took down Shay Shay. You know, what a story that was. The Irish taking down the South Africans. Oh, that was good at Ascot. No, but anyway, that's the Dawn Approach. Never rated him. After today's performance, rate him even less. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. In terms of my blog, I tried writing something about the flat season. I had a not brilliant, but I had a brilliantly long, this is in terms of my blog, I had a brilliantly long post about Sir Henry Cecil, and midway through I thought, why am I trying to write something about him? Because he, sorry, checking my phone, very rude. Better wordsmiths than me have said better things about his life. All I can say is rest in peace, and he was a legend. And that's pretty much all I can say. You know, he's brilliant, you know, and I loved him, and he was an inspiration. And so, you know, that's pretty much. And aside from that, the other stuff I put in the post was kind of the other stuff, not Sir Henry Cecil. You must understand about this next thing I'm going to say. I totally would like to write about him, but the other stuff was sort of stuff I was trying to find things to write about and trying to make them sound interesting. I'm not particularly interested in other stuff. Sir Henry Cecil I was, but the rest I just couldn't. I just thought, well, you know, this is a bit irrelevant, so I'm going to do a post. My next post is going to come in September. That is a promise. Cross my heart. That's how I cross my heart. I swear it will come in September. It will be about a month before Aintree in October, because I believe that's when Aintree is. I'm right. I know. Come on. Aintree in October. Yeah. Yeah, it's the October Old Rome meeting or whatever it is. But that's when I'm going to do my next post. Kind of overview of the jump season, mid-September, sometime like that. Overview of the future jump season, what I hope, you know, also I'm going to be following, that kind of thing, you know, a couple of long you know, anti-post tips, whatever, you know, whatever kind of stuff. Shizzle. Zarkandar's a horse I'm quite looking forward to, actually. Zarkandar, over 3 miles. Hopefully he'll go for the long distance hurdle at Newbury. Now it's a grade 1. Paul said we're going to try him over further, so that should be good. Anyway, aside from that, one thing I want to say, if you're watching this on Facebook, if you're not, and you have Facebook, go on Facebook and type in on the search bar Dan Skelton Racing and give him a like, even if you're not interested in racing, because he started out, he used to be, if you don't know, he used to be Paul Nicholls' assistant trainer, and now he's kind of gone off on his own and is trying to set up shop in Warwickshire. And you know, if you've got Facebook, like the page, if you know someone that's kind of wants to have a horse, and you know, and I'm not getting paid to say this, first off, I want to make that perfectly plain, I just think he's a brilliant bloke, and I guarantee a big winner will come out of that yard sooner or later. It's just bound to happen. He's insanely talented and a legend. But if if you've got a friend or whatever that's, or you yourself want to have a horse, or with someone and you're not sure who, just consider Dan, because he's insanely talented, and he learned from the 7-time champion trainer, and he's got a lot of intelligence himself, and he's got Nick, his dad is Nick Skelton, and he's got Harry riding for him, and he's a really good bloke, and he's genuine, and he's he knows what he's talking about. So it's not like he's just randomly a newbie. He's learned well, and he's taught well, and he's been taught well, and he's a top bloke. Aside from that, don't really know what else to say. Husey had a 5-timer today. That's so cool. Husey, just a legend. I love Richard Hughes. He's brilliant. Yeah, aside from that, I hope you're having a good summer. Oh, I have a tip. I have some tip for a betting person. We have a horse in our syndicate called Me Blur that is running Worcester. Please say I've got the right course. Worcester 230. He's running in, and then he's my tip. Me Blur each way. If he's not a decent price, back him on the nose. Just back him somehow, because he is a lovely old horse. The 13-year-old Titan, Me Blur. I always call him a Titan. He is brilliant. He's a legend. 13 years young, and he's still running. His 71st career start. This will be. I love him. Simple as. Love him. Plain and simple. We've also got Bailey Storm running. This is on Tuesday. We've got Bailey Storm running at Stratford in the 620. He may win. Promotes confidence. He might win. No, seriously, if he's a decent price, back him each way. If he's not, don't bother. I just think he's got a decent weight. He won in a class 4 by 3 3/4 lengths, and he's now competing in a class 4 again over the same distance, and he's £5 less. Forgive me, Mr. Handicapper, but I don't know how you can do that and then raise Me Blur £5 for winning half a length in a class 4. Well, I'm not going to have a go at the handicapper. He's probably a good bloke. But yeah, he's probably got a family. He doesn't need this. But aside from that, I don't really know what else to say. Obviously check for more videos. Start of the jump season. I'll probably try and do one about a flat horse. Probably Borderless Scott, actually. Yeah, probably Borderless Scott, because he's probably, apart from Hoofit, my all-time favourite flat horse. Aside from that, oh god, my hair as usual is a mess. I'm gonna get ready. That pile of clothes there is, I'm gonna pick some out because I'm obviously going away to Worcester or whatever. So yeah, that should be good fun. And aside from that, have a good rest of summer. Any sun you can get, please grab it, because it will not be here forever. I can tell you this from Cornwall. it is going to get rainy. I can see sun and grey sky outside. It is going to start raining imminently down here, and it's just been cack recently, the weather, to be perfectly honest, and it's the middle of August and I'm pretty hacked off that it's cack. So just have a good summer. You know, if you're a horse racing, if you like a bet, happy betting. If you're tipping things up, happy tipping. You know, if you're just a viewer, happy viewing. If you're not a horse racing fan at all, thanks for watching. Give me a view. All views are appreciated, whether you watch the video or not. If you just click on it, because I'm not obsessed with views, but I view it that if someone views it, it might push it out into the sphere of people who do watch horse racing videos. So everything you do is appreciated. Comment, rate, subscribe. Have a brilliant rest of summer. Good luck with whatever you're doing. If you're a flat fan, savour the rest of the season. If you're a jump fan, it's not too far away. I love being able to say that. It's not too far away. Yay! I've been trying to cope with summer jumps. It's like kind of relief, because I can't stand for I can't stand. I'm interested in the big stuff. You know, the Derby, the Ledger, the Guineas. You know, some of the Group 2s, the Group 3s. You know, Ascot. You know, I'll watch that, you know, the Coventry Stakes. I like looking at the two-year-olds, because I know from the 2-year-olds what's going to come through. Then, you know, you can kind of see, and it's nice to have an idea. You know, I keep my finger on the pulse, but I don't really, you know, I'm not glued to it today. I was watching it today because I wanted to see how badly Dawn Approach would lose. I laid him into the sun. I laid him like nothing you would ever believe. In my mind, I didn't actually bet anything, but I don't understand lay bets, but I was completely in my head. You know, I'd have put £1 million against him winning. Moonlight Cloud obviously won that. Olympic Glory. My 3 horses I was following for the season, Olympic Glory, Toronado and Trading Leather, are all doing really well. Obviously Olympic Glory second today. Hopefully he'll go, I was hoping he'll go somewhere like the Champion Stakes. I think 1.25 miles could suit him, looking at the way he stayed on at the end there. I think 1.25 miles would really suit him. I'd love to see him over 1.25 miles at Ascot. That would be nirvana for me. From a flat race point of view, that would be as good as flat racing could get for me. Aside from that, have a good day wherever you are. I'm sorry if I've sounded boring. I am insanely tired, and I do apologise. I've tried to be as upbeat as I can. I'm happy. The sun's still marginally shining. I'm sorry about the quality of this video. As usual, I came totally unprepared. Great video skills, Ben. Thank you very much for watching. Not a very good salute. Thank you very much for watching. I'm out of here.